just want Lord have mercy. Okay, guess that'll work. Get that together. Trying to fix my what's the name? How the picture didn't come up? I went through all that and it didn't work. It's so heavy. Yep. Okay. Mhm. I was laughing at all these little funny titles that come up, but it's like really nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just sitting here trying to get all this stuff together and organize it on the computer. That's all. Nothing major. I'm loving the little animated pictures that they offer, especially when they let you make them in your likeness. So it's like a picture of you generated, and they are very interesting every time I make one. So I'm gonna go ahead and generate this. And this is something that I actually be putting off like that, but it's something that you're supposed to do on all your posts, and I just don't be want to do all of this. But I'm gonna go through it and try to bring them up to speed. But sometimes these things look crazy. Ain't nothing going on. It's my coffee just working. That's all. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on. That's it. Okay, down the picture is up there. Okay. Drop my name in there. Okay. Leave that in there. That should be good. Okay, I got all my. What happened to the thumbnail? That, that one. Okay. Now I need to figure out. Hold on. I gotta pull my other device because sometimes I'll have stuff up here that's not labeled, and I don't even know what I did that day up there. So let me go to that one. I was basically going back and fixing the stuff that I already posted. That was a live video. They said it was, how long it was? It say 17 days ago. Okay, I'll try to find that one. 17 days ago. Mm, I don't see it. Okay, maybe I can look at it this way. Oh, there it is. Hold on, then I gotta go back and look at the video and figure out what the heck I did because I never gave it a title. Oh, let me click on it. See, sound. Let me see what I did. Okay. I think I remember that video. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna say, I think I was working on a pair of shorts. Incense. Some of the root, but it's fresh. I gotta go in here and I know I got some gloves. I gotta clean my vacuum cleaner out. It's stopped up so I can vacuum really, really good. I hate when that happens because it's like I know I need to do it, but I don't want to. I'm gonna get that done today. And when I start working on like not revamping, but fixing some of the elements that I left out on some of my videos, I can literally sit here for hours. And that take a long time too. So I'm gonna just give myself a time frame. Hey, how you doing? There you go with that snookum stuff. I'm doing well. Not you don't even know me, so you love me with the love of the Lord. I'm assuming. If that is the case, right back at you. You don't miss me. You don't even know me. How do you miss me? Child, I think people just be trolling and playing on my page, but it's all, it's all good. I love the troll. If you miss me, $ Tvldesignz. Make that thing ring and sing today. I ain't playing either. $. Spell it the same way that my page say. Okay? If you miss me like that. Um, let's see. I ain't been on here. I do sometimes I was up here Sunday. I was up here last night. But I did take a little while. Um oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It was very peaceful. Yeah, I was up here Sunday eating my seafood and talking. I think I took that video down because I was like sharing too much information. I just basically had a whole I dedicated a whole weekend to self-care for myself. I never called you. You never cash at me. Um okay, I'll use this title right here and I'm gonna save it. And then I'm gonna create me another thumbnail. Wow. I know. See how that worked? You gotta understand something. When I'm on social media, I'm on social media. And I had to learn my lesson of uh sharing myself and my life outside of social media. Some people try to be your friends or be friends you just to know your business. And I ain't in that type of business. Hold on, did they do the right one? Okay, that one good. No, for real, you gotta be real careful. You gotta vet people. Like you gotta understand. Okay, so really, I just had a really, really interesting experience, to say the least, as it relates to socializing with people that inbox me and whatever, to know anyone business. I don't care. I understand, but no, I'm telling you, I just had a really, really interesting experience, and I had to come to the conclusion. Hold on, I don't like this. Let me see if I can edit it. Can I take that part off? Dang, it won't even let me take that part. Ugh. It was just interesting. I'm gonna say that because after all of it played out, I was like, girl, you too bored. And I had to make myself find something extra to do. I gave myself more assignments and projects and goals when I decided to just start listening and talking to people. Too much outside of social media. So yeah, I had it was a person, it was a guy that messaged me on TikTok. And at the time, I was just doing like little videos. I guess they call them think pieces of situations going on social media. Thank you. And this guy was like, I don't know. I think he's just like a whole troll. And I think he just go from platform to platform. So much so, um, he's very cunning and he tried to use other people to do his dirty work. That's what I had to realize about him. The funny thing is, I was listening to a platform about a couple days ago, and it was a guy that called in and he was talking or whatever, and I was like, "Dang, he sound familiar." The difference is he had some teeth in his motherfucking mouth. Oh yeah, I paid attention. Bitch, you wait to see you got your teeth done to start calling in. Nonetheless, he was still obsessed with Sherelle. I just noticed that because his obsession at first was his disdain for Sherelle. That's how it all started out. I meant to tell her about that. I'm gonna try to contact her and tell her that she got a whole stand out here too. But it was crazy because he started out and I got video. I got recordings. Matter of fact, I went live one day. The first time he called me, I went live because he was in a plethora of people inboxes. And then when I really realized, I was like, he's just like to keep shit started up with women and anybody he can get some stuff going. No, I'm not interested. He was worse than a female. But I entertained it for a little while because, you know, I was getting a little bit of tea, but some of the tea I was concerned about. And when I got so concerned about the tea, I was like, you know what? I don't want to know no more. I ain't that nosy no more. I had to tame my nosiness and my desire to socialize outside of turning my camera on. I had to tame it. It is tamed. Yes, indeedy. And maybe I had to deal with that part of myself in that season, baby. But I don't. And see, now I'm starting to understand why it was another person that he was obsessed with telling that person's business too. And he was just calling each and everybody to see how, you know what I'm saying, how they can push the information. But I sat on the information and I did not push it because I'm not worried about clicks and views and stuff like that. It's not that deep. And so I guess it wasn't pushed the way he wanted it pushed. So he started going to other people, and that's cool. Also, another thing I noticed about this person, it was just a mess. I'm just gonna say it was a mess. But I did just hear him on a guy's platform. The only difference is he must got teeth in his mouth now because his whole mannerisms and everything, and it was a lot of things that was really coincidental in that conversation that you had with Gerald Bookie Butt. I pay attention. I'm gonna leave it like that. So that's why I don't talk on the phone like that no more. Mm-mm. People like to keep too much shit going. I don't have time for it. Okay, that's a good one. Put that up there. Men, women, whoever. So I'm good. I'm good on that. Why they let me do the other one? Wow. So from here on out, if that thing ain't jingling, I ain't getting on the phone. I well, I understand you, but they messed it up for everybody. Cause see, what you gotta understand, I got a lot of credentials, and when I get on the phone, things shift, they move, and it improves people's lives and whatever their situation. And I get it, they like that. But baby, I can't take no more losses, and I can't waste no more time. More time. I got more days behind me than ahead of me, and I'm moving just like that. Yes, so because it's just crazy, people crazy. I finished this one. Hold it, it didn't come up. Where's the thumbnail? There it is. This thing won't do what it want to do when it feel like it. But yeah, it was a whole fiasco. I was like, no. I was like, I don't know who sent him. I don't know who sent him. The devil himself sent that man in my inbox and on my phone. Well, it wasn't really my phone. It was a text now number that I put on my iPad that I deleted afterwards. No, I take that back. I kept for a while because I got plenty of screenshots. Don't none of that go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Got no reason to lie. But it was really interesting to say the least. And I could never understand how a person could be that obsessed. And I see why that guy I see why the guy that he was telling stuff on, I see why that guy filed a restraining order against him. Yep. Bookie Butt. I see what that man did. A man filed a restraining order on the man that was on my phone telling me stuff. It was a whole weird experience. Spooky much. Um. Okay, so this other one, it says it was 21 days ago. Let me check. Did it say 2 weeks? Let's see what I was 20. Okay, this. So what was I doing in that live? I gotta open it up to see. I was just running my mouth. I don't even know what I was talking about. Okay, that's fine. I'll categorize that one. That's the problem. I haven't categorized the stuff. Mm-hmm. All right, let me see. Let me see. But yeah, that was Do you do StreamYard? I can like create. I can do a live on the StreamYard and invite you up to talk on live. That's about the most I can do for the free 99. Did it stay up here? Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You don't be on no other social media platforms. Therefore, I can't confirm who you are. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that kind of stuff. Mm-mm. Internet great. Internet be internet. It be some weird stuff going on, especially on YouTube. I I have found, and you know what? I can't even say it's just YouTube because the person seen my video on TikTok that did all this stuff, and this same person, yeah, all of that start. You know what? They crazy on TikTok. They definitely crazy on TikTok, child. They be up there post people whole addresses, social security numbers. The moment they don't like them, people got some. Yeah. Listen, you don't understand. Being on social media, it ain't for the faint. And you have to build up a wall or a hedge of protection for yourself. I'm still, you got to, because it just be like, what? Mm-hmm. It be some. Mm, no, I'm good. That was a crazy situation. And you know the funny part about it? He started out defending a person that wasn't innocent. And I love you back with the love of the Lord. Um, what is this? That is not what I was looking for. So it's like I can't make it up. So I'm trying to laugh through it to be okay with it. So the person basically they started out by defending a certain person only to be disappointed in the end about that person, but they still was angry and could not stand Sherelle. That was the whole funny thing. So much so, the person he started defending, well, he started out defending the other girl. Actually, I guess you could say she got revealed. She got revealed, and nobody believed her anymore. And I think he didn't make it any better because he was. Mm-mm. It was just a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. So I was just like, whew, it's too much. Why is it? Okay, I'll do this one instead. It ain't nothing I can. Okay, yeah. So, mm-mm. What in the world? These these thumbnails are raggedy. I just don't understand. I guess I'll go ahead and do that one because that don't even make sense, but I'll do it. Mm-mm. Yeah. Okay, I might be able to do this one. Okay, that's better. That's much better. I do that. The birds chirping. So did it? Okay. I wonder if I can change that one. What is this? Oh no, it's enough for me. I'll just keep the one that's up there. That's not it. Mm-mm. Moving right along. I'm not gonna do that one. Really? That's crazy.